The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Muldur. Very nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aktürkoğlu. Güler. Aktürkoğlu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aim forwards. KYRGYZ. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. Aktürkoğlu. Yüksek. Güler. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Out to the right. Now it's Yilmaz. And it's Muldur. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Yilmaz. Plenty waiting in the middle. Succumbs to the pressure. Over to the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. KYRGYZ. Played out to the right. That's very neat. Shot a goal! Well, the ball's come loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Demiral. Yüksek. Muldur. Çalhanoğlu. Bardakçı. Moved on forwards. Kajalu. He's through here. didn't have enough to concern the defence. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Played into the middle. Big chance! Goal!
Australia, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Australia break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. KYRGYZ. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Bardakcha. Muldur. Yilmaz. Great defending, strong and determined. Chalhanoglu. Now it's Abtokolu. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Australia making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Flashes it across. Too much distance on that. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Australia are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chalhanoglu. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz with the cross. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Mulder. Australia have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Yuksek played over towards the opposite flank, and here's Aktokolu. Aktokolu played out to the left flank. There's the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Australia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And the shot!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Kajolu. Turkey.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
And here's Yildiz. Kajolu. Kajolu, who's on a run down the left wing.
Turkey clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Kadiolu clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Knocks it out wide. That's good play. And he shoots! Gets it away. Aktokolu. That looks a good ball through. Yildiz! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Irankunda. Mulder wins the duel this time. Irankunda. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Demiral. Yilmaz, clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yilmaz. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kajolu. Kajolu. KYRGYZ. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aim forwards. Yilmaz. Back to Kolu. Ardeguler. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Goulet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Çalhanoğlu goes short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great chance! And it's Çalhanoğlu. Referee has just said play on. And he's picked out the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played out to the right. And here's Kolu. Out to the right. And they've got a throw. Erankunda. Burgess. That's an imaginative pass. Referee's given a throw. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mulder with the clearance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kajolu. Moved on forwards. Yildiz. Kajolu. Yildiz. Kajolu. Goulet. Kajolu. Çalhanoğlu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Burgess. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ryan gets his hands on it. and the danger is averted. Erankunda. Proves too strong. Shot, surely! Oh, a very decent attempt. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz chasing after it. Bardakci. Kajolu. Kajolu. Kajolu goes on a charge down the left. He's found the way through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. And it's played forward. Looking here to chip it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Played towards the other side. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, what's he got in mind? Oh, nicely intercepted. Erankunda. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a little off target. Erankunda. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Throw it. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good spread. Oh, smashing header! And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Burgess. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Yildiz looking to add to his goal. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek. Yüksek chooses to go cross-field. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Yilmaz. And it's Arda Güler. Cuts out the pass. Australia, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Irankunda. It's run loose here. Yilmaz trying to keep this in. He is through here. They get a throw in. He's in and a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
There will be a throw-in. Takes a shot! Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Kajolu. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bardakci aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. And it's made its way to him. Irankunda. And that has been clubbed away. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the finish! And he's there to clear it. Good work on the right flank here. Great run on the overlap here. Driving on, a real charge here. Aktokolu, who's set up one goal so far. Calmly anticipates. Oh, a delicate chip through. Muldur. Demiral. Yüksek. And he goes cross-field. Yildiz. Güler. Does really well to win the ball there. Irankunda.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yilmaz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yilmaz. Demiral. That's a throw. This might spell danger. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. That is lovely. Nice physical challenge. Back to Kolu. Over to the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Demiral. That's really well manoeuvred. And the whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Australia are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Badaksi. Chalhanoglu. Moved on forwards. Burgess. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Aktokolu. Yildiz. Nice control. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Erankunda. It's gone for a throw-in. Yüksek. Muldur. And it's Muldur. Yilmaz. Oh, that's neat. Chalhanoglu. Yüksek. Yilmaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Strong running down that left flank. And he's got his cross in. That has been knocked clear. Takes a shot. It's bounced back off the post. He's missed, but not by that far.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Yuksek. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bardakci. Çalhanoğlu. Bardakci forwards and with intent. Çalhanoğlu. Bardakci. Kadıoğlu. Bardakci. Çalhanoğlu. Yuksek. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And the flag has stayed down. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Burgess. Erankunda. Played out to the right. Out towards the flank. Cross in. Çalhanoğlu attempts a clearance. Yilmaz. Çalhanoğlu. Moved on forwards. Kadıoğlu. Yıldız. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yıldız. Bardakci looks to the other side. Güler. Yuksek. Buldu. Yilmaz. Buldu. Yuksek. Probing pass. And he's there to clear it. Another chance from a corner. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw-in. Aktakolu. Yuksek. Defending of the desperate variety. Erankunda. Erankunda. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kadiolu. Çalhanoğlu. Kadiolu. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. That's really well cleared. What a throw in. Kadiolu. And that's aimed into the middle. Up he goes! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aim forwards. So we've reached the hour mark. He's in plenty of space here. And he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Demiral. Yilmaz. Yilmaz. Goulet. Out to the right. Yilmaz. Time to deliver. Oh, it's come loose. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Erankunda. Bardakci. Kadiolu. Bardakci. Deftly away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, sweet feet. Delivered in. Bardakci. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Arda Güler. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Looks to the other side. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Çalhanoğlu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cross goes in there. Kadiolu gets rid without sophistication. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside, and that's been well dealt with. Kadiolu. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu being swung through. That has been cut short. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ryan sends that a long way. Çalhanoğlu. And it's played forward. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Çalhanoğlu gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Irankunda. Over to the left. Danger averted for now. Ball is over the line. That's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely bit of skill. Muldur. Yilmaz. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yilmaz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Australia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Burgess. Moved on forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. Does really well to win the ball there.
Turkey really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Shakir, long ball by the goalkeeper. Succumbs to the pressure.
Australia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bardakci, and he goes cross-field. Irankunda. That's tidy.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yüksek. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too.
Australia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Muldur. Bardakci. And it's played forward. Yildiz. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu. And that is out of play. Yildiz. Now it's a real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Punched away. And here's Yildiz. Crossed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Kadiolu. Showing good feet. Kadiolu gets a cross in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that has been cleared. Turns and goes back. Muldur. Oh, that's nice. Clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. And it's Arda Güler. Muldur. Decent progress down the left. Irankunda wins the duel this time. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Güler. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Yildiz. He is just caressing the ball. And it's hoist. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Turkey really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's a cute ball. Have it back and can go again. Aim forwards.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Australia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Yüksek. Yildiz, now he's off and running. Irankunda. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred.
Australia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Irankunda. Irankunda. Badaksi attempts a clearance. Muldur.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Güler. Çalhanoğlu. Güler played out towards the right wing. Turkey desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And that's it. Australia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Australia clearly came into this game with the better plan in both tactics and structure. one that helped to bridge the gap between the two teams. So this has been a great display on all fronts.
And that's where we have to end it.